Your Excellencies, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, I must in the first place express my deep gratitude to all of you for so readily accepting my invitation to be present here today. I am conscious of the very short notice of the invitation. The fact that in spite of it, so many of you were able to come is, if I may say so, a happy augury for the new India and a concrete proof of the abiding and kindly interest taken in her by all countries and peoples of the world. We are glad to see here today the High Commissioner for Pakistan, an old friend of mine, if I may say so, to whom I offer my hearty felicitations. All of us are, I am sure, most anxious that as soon as the present ceremony is over, we should proceed to Lancaster House, where the High Commissioner for Pakistan has arranged to hold a similar function at 12:15 p.m. today. Today is a great day for us in India. It marks the end of one chapter and the opening of yet another, and let us hope the most glorious chapter in our history. It marks the fulfillment of our national aspirations. Today we take our rightful place in the Assembly of Nations. This is our noblest hour. If it is a proud day for us, it is also a day of extreme thankfulness that the achievement of freedom has been effected by consent and in comparative peacefulness, and that we have been spared the horrors of bloodshed and internecine warfare. It is also a day of remembrance. The accomplishment of national freedom was not attained by sudden flight. It did not drop like manna from heaven. It has been the result of long and arduous toil in which many have labored. When the shouting and the tumult dies, we hope the blessings of the Almighty will be with us still, lest we forget the sacrifices made by our people in our march towards freedom. Among the leaders of this struggle and among the rank and file are to be found names that will be enshrined in our hearts and in our history. Many of these have passed on, but many remain. And of these there is one whose name is imperishable, Mahatma Gandhi. The greatest Indian of all time. And one of the world's greatest men, who led us with unfaltering steps into the domain of independence. We have a Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, and Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, leaders of great vision, courage, and fearless independence, whose fame is spread far and wide across the borders of India, and whose sacrifices in the cause of Indian independence have been second to none. We have countless others. On this, our day of freedom, let us salute these and all those who have gone before them, to whom we owe so much. And if I may make an appeal to my countrymen, regardless of class or creed or politics, let me say, in the days ahead of us, give our leaders unstinted support and undivided loyalty. One last word. We are free. Let us prove worthy of this freedom. Let us dedicate ourselves today, faithfully, to use this freedom nobly. Jai Hind. His Majesty has sent a gracious message to the Union of India, which is being delivered this morning in Delhi to the Constituent Assembly of India by the Governor-General. His Majesty's message is as follows. On this historic day, when India takes a place as a free and independent dominion in the British Commonwealth of Nations, I send you all my greetings and heartfelt wishes. Freedom-loving people everywhere will wish to share in your celebrations, for with this transfer of power by consent comes fulfillment of a great democratic ideal to which the British and Indian peoples alike are firmly dedicated. It is inspiring to think that all this has been achieved by means of peaceful change. Heavy responsibilities lie ahead of you, but when I consider the statesmanship you have already shown and the great sacrifices you have already made, I am confident that you will be worthy of your destiny. I pray that the blessings of the Almighty may rest upon you and that your leaders may continue to be guided with wisdom in the tasks before them. May the blessings of friendship, tolerance and peace inspire you and your relations with the nations of the world. Be assured always of my sympathy in all your efforts to promote the prosperity of your people and the general welfare of mankind. I have also received this morning a message from Pandit Nehru which runs as follows. On this day of India's achievement of freedom, I send you greeting, and through you to our compatriots abroad. Freedom brings responsibility and burdens, but we face the future with strength and confidence and faith in India's destiny, in the full hope that every Indian, whatever his station or field of effort, or wherever he may be, will give his best to the service, of India. Jai Hind. Jawaharlal Nehru. We are now to receive a message from His Majesty's government, and the Right Honourable Mr. Alexander, who has been so closely associated with India, has very kindly consented to deliver that message. Mr. Alexander.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honour to represent His Majesty's government in the United Kingdom and to voice their sentiments on the occasion of a new, free and independent dominion of the British Commonwealth coming into existence. But before I speak what is in my own mind, let me read to you a message from Lord Addison, the Secretary of State for Commonwealth Relations, who is now on his way to Australia. He says, I greatly regret that my departure for Australia to represent His Majesty's government in the United Kingdom at the Canberra Conference has prevented me from being present on this historic occasion and from conveying my most cordial greetings and good wishes in person. Permit me, therefore, in this message to join in the chorus of congratulations upon the favorable circumstances in which this great change takes place. I feel honored to be the First Minister of the United Kingdom responsible for conducting the relations of this country with the new Dominion of India upon a basis of freedom and independence within the British Commonwealth. And I have every confidence that those relations will be happy and of benefit to both countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the hoisting of this flag today, which is the symbol of so much ardent patriotism, means two things. It means the fulfillment of British rule in India,